there still is a complete separation between money in the oil industry, because you're talking $10 million per well. You're talking drilling 5-10 wells per location. You're driving West Texas and you think you're going down a gravel road. You have no idea that you're looking to the left, and that's $250 million investment. If that were a traditional vertical real estate, you'd have 5 parks like this and go like, wow, that's impressive. It's all under the ground. So the game is bigger. It's more massive, but the window is wide open for anybody who can aggregate the capital. I mean, there's 250 million net acres in all these basins. Exxon has 1.9 million. Big deal. There's so much opportunity. Problem is, it's like fishing or going hunting. You and I walk up and we want to go bear hunting, right? We walk up and there's a young guy, got a brand new truck, got a brand new rifle. He goes, yeah, I charge $4,000 a day. You and I look over and there's some old crusty guy, got a scar on his hand, got his hat on sideways, got about a 20-year-old rifle. You and I would go, we're going with him. He's been doing it for 30 years. He's still alive, and he'll find that bear like that for about $50. The guy with 4,000, he's never going to find us a bear. If it does, it might kill us. And in the meantime, he's going to buy a new truck off our money we pay him. I like to think old school because old school still works. I need a great geologist. I need to understand the geophysics. I need to understand the land side. I need to know the accounting. I got to know the contracts. When you're looking at 200 million acres in the United States, well, where are you going to put your tent? You just can't throw it to the wind. You're going to be in the Pennsylvania Marcellus. You're going to be in North Dakota, West Texas, Permian. There's a new discovery every other day as far as new zones. So I went back to the traditional basis. I said, where is the best place that my money and my private investors won't lose money? So I changed my directive in 2018. I said, I don't want to lose a dime on any. That's my number one priority. Don't want to lose money. When you take a different approach, because I'm 61 now, so I was probably 54. I'm like, how many more times can you get punched in the face before you don't want to get up again? I'm like, I don't think I want to do that too much more. So because I took that approach, it really tightened all of our directives. It tightened our image. It tightened what I want to do. It tightened what kind of clients I wanted. I don't want crybabies and whiners. So I fired a lot of clients. I said, you're not the right person. Hey, I got this much money. I go, sounds good. I don't like your personality and I'm not going to do business. And they're like, why? I said, because you want me to like you and you want me to work hard for you and I don't like you. So I'm going to find a dry hole specifically to sell to you because I don't like you. It's like my lawyer. I have a great lawyer. He and I become good friends over 20 years. And I said, you would not represent me if you and I had not become good friends and we didn't know each other really well. He goes, I'd represent you to the extent of my obligation.
Nice.
I'm like, yeah, that means I'm going to get minimal service, but you're going to do your job. I think life is still about relationships. You and I are older, right? I think people today don't think relationships. It is incredible. The relationships really create the opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, I go to the oil and gas ship down in Houston. I walk down the roads. Here comes my old exploration manager. Now he's like 72. I promise you, last year when I signed, seen him like 8 or 9 years. He went off, got another job, which was fantastic because he got a great offer. And we're still very good friends. And I see him walking out. He looks at me. I go, "Why you're still alive, buddy? What are you doing?" He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "You're still alive." I go, "Yeah, but I mean, I've lost so many friends." And that's the scary part about our industry is there's not a lot of gray hairs left. It is probably 85% sub 40-year-old, and they're good at what they do and they're smart and know computers. But will they know how to deal with money? In my own company, I got 55-60% of my employees are sub 35. They have no idea how to talk to money. They have no idea what money wants. So there's a huge gap between what you do and how you get the money to do it. And they don't know it. That's the problem.